Hi everyone, this is my final project for Nutrition 651A. Overview of my client. She's 35 years old, a female, Caucasian. A brief introduction about her. She's a doula, so she does births and postpartum work. She has an incredibly hectic schedule, and sometimes she'll be at a birth for 36 plus hours. Some health concerns: she's exhausted, stressed out most of the time, has some anxiety. Her unpredictable schedule causes her to consume fast food and processed food, which results in some GI distress, including bloating, constipation, and stomach cramps. As far as family history goes, her father has type 2 diabetes, not insulin dependent, and her maternal grandfather has dementia. She actually does not have any current health issues and doesn't have a history of anything either. Her desired outcomes are to learn how to eat more nutritiously during her hectic scheduled days. Antecedents: stress management issues since youth, has always had anxiety. Triggers: her stressful job and familial responsibilities. Mediators are caffeine, processed foods, fast foods, and skipping meals. Her height is 5'4". Her weight is 120 pounds, which is the ideal weight for her height. Her BMI is 20.6. Her estimated needs are 1,870 calories, 54 grams of protein, and 60 ounces of fluids. So let's talk a little bit about her diet. It's drastically different on days when she is home and has a predictable schedule versus days when she's at a birth or has a hectic schedule. So for her predictable schedule diet, it's high in diverse antioxidant phytonutrient foods. Her breakfast usually consists of oatmeal, berries, walnuts, and chia seeds. She usually has a very healthy lunch of a dark green leafy salad with quinoa, avocado, and some feta cheese. For dinner, she eats fatty fish occasionally with roasted vegetables. She loves sweet potatoes or various grains such as farro or brown rice. Sometimes she'll have grilled chicken and vegetables. She says often she doesn't have a protein or an animal protein with dinner and just eats vegetables and a nutritious grain. Her snacks consist of fruits, nuts, whole wheat crackers, and full-fat yogurt with honey. She consumes roughly 90% of daily protein recommendation, 92% of daily fat intake, and 133% of daily carbohydrate intake. In total, she consumes 98% of her daily energy intake, and her diet is high in fiber, roughly 36 grams, and rich in omegas. On her unpredictable scheduled diet, you'll see that it's vastly different. So it's low in diverse antioxidant phytonutrient foods, low in protein and fiber, high in processed sugars and refined grains. Her typical day consists of grab-and-go items such as sugary muffins, power bars, peanuts, bagels. When she's at a birth, she basically goes to the cafeteria and just grabs something because she's so hungry. She consumes 24 ounces of coffee or more daily, and she often misses meals during these times. For dinner, if there is a dinner, it consists of fast food that she'll grab on her way home, such as a grilled chicken sandwich or chicken nuggets. On these days, the client consumes 55% of daily recommended protein, 73% of daily recommended fat, 77% of daily recommended carbs, and 67% of daily energy intake. On all days, she's really great at drinking fluids and drinks about 60 to 80 ounces of purified water in a reusable water bottle. Physical assessment and symptoms burden. Her exam showed that she has cracked corners on the sides of her mouth, which can indicate vitamin B deficiencies. She also has dark circles under her eyes, which could be from allergies or just pure exhaustion, which she has indicated she's always exhausted. Symptoms burden: large intestine, constipation symptoms and stomach cramping, and small intestine abdominal bloating. She mentioned that she feels days when she eats poorly, but typically these symptoms last for an entire week afterwards. Current medications and supplements and activity level. She currently just takes vitamin D, 2,000 IUs daily, and that's it. No other medications or supplements. Physical activity: she's categorized as lightly active. Activities include playing with her kids, taking walks, and she loves yoga, but she only has time to do it on occasion, or really only makes time to do it on occasion now. She said maybe once a month. So lifestyle, as I mentioned, she's a doula. She's married with 2 girls who are 4 and 2 years old, who occupy a lot of her time. Stress is very high because of her schedule and her familial responsibilities. She just recently had to get a nanny to help with her kids when she's on call because her husband's always traveling, so she's very stressed out about that. And she has no consistent stress management techniques currently. Behavior: she's aware that her diet is not ideal during these times and would like to improve macronutrient breakdown and increase micronutrient consumption. She really wants help in meal preparation in order to achieve these goals. She does have a fair amount of holistic knowledge due to her job. She currently sees an acupuncturist and chiropractor monthly. As far as readiness goes, overall readiness is a 9 out of 10. As far as confidence goes, she's a 7 out of 10, mostly because she feels so busy and she just doesn't know how she's going to make time to eat better. And she's 8 out of 10 for motivation. She said she feels really motivated, but she's also so tired. Core imbalances, energy metabolism, quality of macronutrients due to the fast food on hectic work days and macronutrient distribution, cellular integrity imbalances, low antioxidants and phytonutrients on these days, so she just doesn't need a lot of whole foods, and digestion issues with bloating, abdominal cramps, and constipation. So nutritional status and diagnosis, I would categorize her as at risk. Her first main nutritional problem is inadequate energy intake, which is only 67% on her hectic schedule days, related to skipping meals, as evidenced by her 3-day food log, exhaustion, and stress that she's experiencing. Next, main nutritional problem is inadequate fiber intake, which is only 35% on hectic days, related to consumption of processed and fast food and minimal consumption of whole foods and skipping meals, as evidenced by constipation and GI distress, including bloating and cramping. Next main nutritional problem is inadequate micronutrient intake on hectic days. So this includes a lot of B vitamins, B1, B2, B5, B6, B12, folate. She's not getting adequate vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, calcium, iron, potassium, and magnesium, related to minimal consumption of whole foods. This is as evidenced by our physical assessment with her cracked corners in the mouth, which indicates the B deficiencies, her 3-day diet log, her exhaustion, anxiety, and stress levels. Intervention. Overall expected outcome: to balance macronutrient breakdown, achieve optimal micronutrient levels, alleviate GI discomfort, improve sleep hygiene, and improve stress levels. Her short-term goals are to reduce processed food consumption, consume fruits and vegetables on hectic days, add stress management techniques into each week. Short-term inventions are to go to the grocery store and buy fruits and vegetables to cut up and have ready for grab and go. Add 10 minutes of sleep to tonight and schedule a yoga class for the week. Dietary recommendations. Incorporate more fiber into hectic day schedules. Focus on dark leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables, fruits such as apples and berries with high fiber intake. Incorporate more protein into hectic days by planning ahead. Pack nuts and seeds. Make salads ahead of time with grilled chicken or salmon on top. Reduce processed food consumption and consumption of refined carbohydrates. For supplements, begin taking a B complex and take it with breakfast. Begin taking a probiotic to promote gut health. Take before bed. Begin taking natural calm powder to help with sleep and digestion. And this also contains magnesium, vitamin D, calcium, vitamin C, and potassium. And continue taking vitamin D supplement and take that with dinner. Integrative recommendations are yoga. Ideally, she would do this 1 to 2 times a week or even more. Consider speaking to a therapist about her anxiety and stress. And meditation. Think about getting a meditation app. And that's it. Thanks so much.